You ask me who I am, where I come from, why I came here. I could tell you my story. A story of murder, revenge and dark magic. I could tell you I was born in distant Stygia. How I grew up to be a bandit and a murderer. That bounty hunters drove me to the endless wasteland, where I faced an even greater danger, the black-skinned savages of the southern desert. Finally, I found a safe haven, a secret temple city. I could tell you about the decades I served there as the temple guard, until I grew old and became a librarian in the temple archives. I could tell you I listened to their unholy prayers, learned their secrets, stole their spells and incantations, learned how to conjure up the dead. But then, you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't trust your ears when I tell you that an army of mercenaries clad in gold and bone laid siege to the temple. The dark sorcerer summoned a black rain which burned away its walls. That I was killed by the henchmen of Tohamon, but that my magic brought me back to life. But maybe you'd like to hear the tale about how I joined the Black Ring, how I lied my way into the very army of Tohamon himself, how the Ring raised an undead army to lay siege to the ruins of Acheron, how I betrayed my comrades to take revenge on their master, to steal the secret of Acheronian blood magic for myself, how I raised the bones of the very earth we stand on, spoke spells unspoken for 1,000 years, how confident I was, how proud, how foolish. Mighty Aquilonia was all too near, its guardians were all too vigilant, the ambush all too sudden. They dragged me before the barbarian they call their king. He wasn't able to kill me any more than Tohamon was, and so he banished me to Prison Island. I could tell you about the months I spent imprisoned with the worst scum of noble Aquilonia, how I looked for a way out, how I made the jump and survived. I could tell you how I escaped into the wild and joined the Picts, how I took part in their filthy rituals and their filthy women, how I became a king, even a god to them. The Picts are twisted and evil, more beast than man, but still they have mastered some magic. They gain power by eating human flesh. They can pull the living heart out of your chest and drink your blood from it. Their sorcery had given me back my strength and renewed my hunger. If you want to know, I shall tell you I traveled north and reached Samaria, where the living walk among the dead, and the dead walk among the living. Maybe I bargained for weapons and soldiers with the kings of a bygone age. Maybe I moved even further north, where barbarian sorcerers turned the sky itself into ice. Maybe I traded with the chieftains at day and betrayed them after nightfall. Maybe I found the end of the world, where the last outposts of humanity are besieged by armies of frost giants. Maybe there I faced the demons of the ancient past and learned about the magic that brought them into our world. Oh, how powerful I had become. Powerful enough, I thought, to take revenge on those who had crossed me, to summon the nameless horrors from beyond, to bind them to my will, and drive into the darkness all those who opposed me. I could tell you how we returned to Stygia, disguised as a beggar. I could tell you about the followers I gathered during all those years, about my dark apprentice, and how she searched the ancient crypts of Stygia for the most powerful creatures of the past. How my agents infiltrated the priests of Set to secure a passage back to Aquilonia. How my minions dealt with suspicious guards, one way or the other. how they secured a hideout in the very streets of Old Tarantia, using simple violence or demon magic. I could tell you that I brought death incarnate to this town, that an army of undead hides in the darkness, that your doom already waits right beneath our feet. But would you believe me? Would you like to believe me? Or would you rather believe that all is fine and well and safe in Old Tarantia, this noblest of towns, and that I am just a crazy old man, a toothless beggar, who dreams of glory and revenge?